Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about something really interesting, the currency revolutions in Vietnam. From the French Indochina piastre to the current Vietnamese dong, Vietnam's currency has gone through many changes, reflecting the country's complex history and economic transformations. Let's start with the early days. During the French colonial period, Vietnam used the French Indochina piastre, which was pegged to the French franc. This currency was used throughout Indochina, including Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia. However, after World War II, the French tried to reassert their control over the region, leading to the First Indochina War. In 1946, the Viet Minh, led by Ho Chi Minh, declared independence and introduced the Vietnamese piastre, which replaced the French Indochina piastre. This new currency was a symbol of Vietnam's fight for independence and self-determination. However, the piastre suffered from high inflation, which eroded its value and led to economic instability. After the Geneva Accords in 1954, Vietnam was divided into North and South, each with its own currency. The North Vietnamese dong was introduced in 1947, while the South Vietnamese piastre continued to be used in the South. The two currencies had different exchange rates, reflecting the different economic systems and political ideologies of the two regions. During the Vietnam War, the South Vietnamese piastre experienced high inflation, which led to a loss of confidence in the currency. In 1975, after the fall of Saigon, the North Vietnamese dong replaced the South Vietnamese piastre, and the country was reunified under a single currency. In the 1980s, Vietnam introduced economic reforms which led to a period of rapid economic growth and inflation. The government introduced a new currency, the Vietnamese dong, which replaced the old North Vietnamese dong. The new dong was pegged to the US dollar, which helped to stabilize the currency and control inflation. Today, the Vietnamese dong is the official currency of Vietnam, and it's used by millions of people every day. The currency has undergone many changes, reflecting Vietnam's complex history and economic transformations. From the French Indochina piastre to the current Vietnamese dong, each currency has played a significant role in shaping Vietnam's economy and political landscape. In recent years, Vietnam has experienced rapid economic growth driven by exports, tourism and foreign investment. The country has become a popular destination for foreign investors, and the dong has become a widely traded currency. However, the dong has also faced challenges, including inflation and currency fluctuations. Despite these challenges, Vietnam's currency has remained relatively stable, thanks to the government's economic reforms and prudent monetary policies. The State Bank of Vietnam, the country's central bank, has implemented various measures to control inflation and maintain economic stability. In conclusion, Vietnam's currency revolutions reflect the country's complex history and economic transformations. From the French Indochina piastre to the current Vietnamese dong, each currency has played a significant role in shaping Vietnam's economy and political landscape. Today, the dong is a widely traded currency, and Vietnam is a popular destination for foreign investors. I hope the given detailed explanation should provide a clearer understanding of the financial reforms happening in Iraq. If you need further elaboration on any specific points or have additional questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to assist you further.